Hello, let's move through classical Surya Namaskar, classical sun salutation. So we'll move through a few rounds, but we'll start more slowly exploring each of the postures rather than moving with breath. We'll gradually pick up the pace, and eventually we'll try to find that place where we're exploring one movement, one breath, which means you may be moving a little more slowly or a little more quickly than I am. Beginning in your standing foundation, Tadasana, grounding through the soles of the feet. If you like a traditional Tadasana, feet are parallel, plugged in directly under the hip joints. You may also want to play around with how that feels, particularly in your knee joint and your hip joint, and try to find a more neutral Tadasana, which suits the little micro nuance differences in your lower body, hips, and spine. So my feet like to turn out just a little bit, and my right foot comes back a little further than my left because of my pelvic torsion and curvy spine. So play around, whatever feels like neutral for you. Plug into the soles of the feet. Find length at the back of the legs without locking the knees. Neutral pelvis, long neutral spine, soft shoulders, lightness from the crown of the head, a little more length at the back of the neck. Fingertips drawing down toward the earth, palms facing your outer thighs, or palms open to the front of your space. Tadasana. Enjoy a few full inhales, full exhales in your Tadasana. And then we'll sweep the hands up overhead, creating a little back bend, finding Urdhva Astasana, upward hands pose. Sweeping the hands wide and overhead, let the palms come together. Gaze up past your fingertips. And then we'll dive over to a forward fold, Uttanasana, taking a little bend in the knees, hinging from the hips, parting the hands wide, thinking about melting down over your thighs. So the spine is really nice and soft. We reach fingertips down toward floor, or maybe you have props. So we're soft in the knees, soft in the spine, soft in the neck, soft in the arms. And then inhale, press into the feet to again lengthen but not lock the back of the knees. Imagine your sits bones opening up and back toward the space behind you. Find a long neutral spine, crown of head, tailbone drawing in opposition. We're in an upside down L shape. Fingertips resting on shins or thighs, maybe on blocks or pointing down toward the earth in front of your toes. Ardha, half, Ardha Uttanasana. Soften your way back over to forward fold, soft knees, soft spine. And then we're going to ground through the sole of our left foot, send our right leg all the way back our mat, touch down the toe and the ball of the foot, and then we'll lower the right knee and untuck the toe. I'm going to check in first here and just see that my left knee landed over my ankle. Make any little adjustments as needed. And then I'm going to either step my hands up to my front knee, bring my hands up to my hips, or sweep the hands directly overhead. And when I get there, I'm again just going to check in with that knee over ankle alignment, letting that tailbone gently draw down toward the earth, pulling toward that neutral pelvis position, gently pulling the low ribs in, finding long neutral spine. Again, lightness from the crown of the head, length at the back of the neck, lightness in the fingertips as well, but also making sure that those upper arms are seated down into the shoulder socket. Anjaneyasana. Sweep the hands down to frame that front foot. We're going to tuck the back toe, float the knee, and send the front leg back to find a plank pose. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, find some support in both hands, slide that left leg all the way back to meet the right, and then try to bring those hips down so they're right between shoulders and heels. Palakasana, plank pose. I have the elbow pointing forward, and we'll lower knees, chest, chin to find cobra. So keeping that eye of the elbow pointing forward, keeping the belly engaged and lifted, lowering knees down toward your mat, lowering heart down toward your hands, and then sliding your belly forward onto your mat, elbows drawing toward the back of your space. Lift the sternum, open the throat, lift the crown of the head, Bhujangasana, cobra. And lower heart and gaze back down, pressing into those hands. Lift yourself through a tabletop. And if the toes aren't still tucked, tuck the toes, float the tailbone, find downward facing dog. Letting the tailbone float, long but not locked in the knees, both heels pressing in the direction of the earth. Imagine your
Armpits are gently rotating in toward one another, like we're going to draw a line from armpit to armpit across the front of your chest. Keeping nice wide fingertips, baby bend into the elbows, and a baby bend into the knees, trying to also have your long neutral spine here. And then lift your right leg all the way back behind you. Just imagine a nice juicy stretch. And then we're going to step it forward toward the hands. That right hand is going to come to support, bringing that ankle. We're going to lower the left knee, untuck the toe. Stepping hands up through the front knee, bringing them to the hips, and then sending them overhead, or hands overhead. Anjaneyasana, making those little checks for yourself. What can I do to find more balance, more comfort, more ease? Sweeping the hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, bringing that leg forward, forward fold. Lift through a half forward fold. Soften the spine. Come up through your upward hands pose. And find your mountain. So we'll move through that again. We'll pick up the pace just a little bit. Start talking about moving with breath. We'll probably still be moving too slow to really pair one movement, one breath. Find your standing foundation. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Use an inhale, sweep hands high, Urdhva Hastasana, back bend. Exhale, soft spine, dive over, full forward fold, dangling down over those thighs. Inhale, half forward fold, Ardha, half. Long neutral spine. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Inhale, left foot comes all the way back the mat. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, lift the hands. Anjaneyasana. Let's pause again in this Anjaneyasana for a moment. Just make any little adjustments. Enjoy a few full, deep breaths. And exhale to bring the hands down to frame the front foot. As you tuck the left toe, lift the knee. Inhale, plank. Palakasana, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Waiting for an in-breath to sweep the left leg back, tail the dog. Exhale to bring it forward. Hands comes to support as needed. Lower the knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Pause. Enjoy, breathe. Exhale the hands down, frame the front foot, tuck the toe, lift the knee, inhale. Exhale, foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, soften. Inhale, upward hands. Exhale, mountain. Let's come back to leading with the right. Maybe just a little faster without as much of a pause in Anjaneyasana. Waiting for that next deep inhale, sweeping the hands high, find your little back bend. Exhale, dive. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, soften. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands sweep down. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, relax. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. pause. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, bring it forward. Lower the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tuck the toe, lift the knee. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. All right, how you doing? How you feeling? Let's come back. One more round, leading with the left. A little more speed, a little less cueing. If you already feel like you got the rhythm, feel free to just leave me behind and flow with your own breath. Tadasana, couple deep inhales, full exhales. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toe. Inhale, Palakasana. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, three-leg dog. Exhale, forward, lower the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tuck the toe, lift the knee. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Now would be a wonderful moment to flow into another Surya Namaskar, maybe a Chandra Namaskar, a dancing warrior, or just some other practice that calls to you right now, or maybe just to flow into the rest of your day. Thank you.